Yeah. All right, investors. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We already know why we are here. We are already know why we are here. As I have been counting day 74, today is day 74. Well, come to find out, we would just have to start counting a little bit more. Okay? This changes nothing. Did we expect this? No. No. We got prosecutors outside of this case. That's surprise. We got defense attorneys. That's surprise. We got paralegals. That's surprise. So, hey, I know I'm not leaving. Are you going to leave, Karmelo Anthony? I'm not leaving this. I'm not leaving this, especially everything that has come out. I'm not leaving this. So, breaking update: Karmelo Anthony motion for a new trial has been denied on August the 22nd, 2026. Denied by Judge Michael Chitty, right? We are back for day 74, and we will continue and can continue to go forth. We will continue to bring coverage for the Karmelo Anthony case as we have been denied. Now, as you see this here on the screen, this is not over with. Karmelo Anthony defense attorney team led by Russell Wilson. They have 20 days to file a new appeal. And guess where the case is going to go? The 5th Texas Court of Appeals. This is not over. Now, why Judge Michael Chitty did what he did, nobody knows. His reasonings for even denying Karmelo Anthony request for a new trial has not come out. So as of right now, nobody knows exactly why he denied this. I'm very curious on why this was denied. But until then, I'm just going to tell you what are the next steps. And hey, I know everybody is frustrated right now. Everybody emotions is high. We still going to stay the course. I know I'm still going to stay the course. I'm still riding for Karmelo Anthony no matter what. No matter what. I'm still here. So if we've been here for 74 days, the next 20 days is nothing. The next 20 days is nothing to me. That means now we're just going to learn the next phase of this process. Okay? Major update. Let's go here. Let's go. Even the mere mention of Karmelo's name on social media platforms attract all the haters and trolls, and that's powerful. I'm so glad is still keeping the case and keeping the faith. Trust me. That's powerful. God is using this young man for something greater purpose. Free Karmelo Anthony. Free. Love you, Miss Tony. Thank you, Miss Mel. Thank you. Oh, y'all came in here early this morning. Okay. Let's see here. Technically, based on procedural law, he should get a new trial, but white culture controls the system, and it's a white person deciding. The law can be manipulated to deny if he wants to. Well, I remember you. Well, we can definitely assume that today. And I've been looking at what's her name? LegalDocTalks. I've been looking at her channel trying to find exactly. I was looking for the actual document that came out that has not been released yet. I don't know if he has declined to give Karmelo Anthony a new trial. I thought at least we would have the reasons why and the conditions on why he denied the trial. But for what I'm hearing, the Karmelo Anthony legal team has 20 days to submit an appeal for it to go higher. And I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do. It doesn't matter that Karmelo Anthony was railroaded. The majority of truth being exposed means nothing, but it means everything. I agree with you. But it does means everything. How you doing, Bunny? Bright day, Tony investors. I see I got supporters and haters waiting on the decision. Oh, so they've been waiting all day. Oh, well, it is Saturday. For a new trial in Karmelo Anthony case. A new trial is coming one way or another, and if it's not by money, then later. Facts, Bunny, facts. Point blank period, the law was not administered properly, and excuses and the reasons why it is not good enough when there's no evidence on the record. Justice for Karmelo. Willie D made a good point. Why when they kill, it's a self-defense, they fear for their lives, but when we exercise the right to defend ourselves, it's called M, and then we get sentenced to prison. Yes. Hey, how you doing, Geneva? I saw you over there. Why is yeah, what were you saying? Why is Jeff threatening? What you mean he's threatening? I know you was in my other live, so let me know where you got that information from. Jeff, you're a disgrace. So everybody just hold on tight. I should have said that earlier. Now, what happens after a motion for a new trial in Texas? Listen, as I stated yesterday, even though I was 99.9% that he would have got a new trial, I said that, but that's not the case now. But guess what? I know it's still 1, 2, 3. It is still 4 other levels to this appeal process. Now, for what he didn't do it, I don't know. But I do know the motion for a new trial, since it's been denied, is going to the 5th Texas Court of Appeals, and that's in Dallas. I told you all. Shout out to all the Black social media content, right, who helped Russell Wilson and a team. They were able to put a case together, right, without a transcript. Listen, I also heard that, and it was confirmed that they put the appeal packet together. I said this before, in the dark. John Roach, even withholding those transcripts, that definitely should have been against the law. But trust me, I'm sure Karmelo Anthony team is all ready. What we got? They said we got 20 more days. Trust me, everything now is official. Everything is on the record. So guess what? Now, Judge Michael Chitty, the only thing he had to go off in what was in the packet and what was said in court. And like I said, I'm still amazed that we hear saying that Karmelo Anthony motion for a new trial has been denied based off of everything that came out of court. But now the whole entire packet, even everything that came out of Collins County, the last 2 days will be packaged up and sent to the Texas court of the 5th Court of Appeals in Dallas County. Negative. Both kids were not wrong. Karmelo Anthony had all rights to defend himself. Both kids was not wrong. Both kids was not wrong. Both kids was not wrong. Karmelo Anthony, self-defense is not M-word. Self-defense is not murder. Self-defense is not murder. Both kids was not wrong. Both kids was not wrong. I heard on the Twins podcast the decision, and I don't like baseball wearing. Let me see. I don't like baseball cap wearing Mr. Mayor. I see you listening to his comments. What's going on? Listening to his comments. What's going on, Bunny? What's going on, Bunny? Good evening, Vestas. Hey, how you doing? I understand. All BS, the denied, the new trial. Sad part is that you have Black people saying that he was wrong for defending. He was not wrong for the defending himself. And trust me, listen, as of right now, everybody on the other side, they're like, thank you, Lord, for right now. Oh my God. They are like, whoo, it was a close one. Guess what? This packet is still moving forward. They don't know that this packet got 3 or 4 other levels. They don't know. I wish I had time to pull up that, but give me 1 second. Willie D is right. What he said, what's that he doesn't want to do? That's why he didn't want to do it in court yesterday. Gotcha. Okay. I can see that. Hindsight is 2020. I almost positive that money was exchanged along with those threats and the way they operate. Is it true? Yes, officially it was true. I'm not mad. I continue forward with the strength and of the power of the Lord. Justice delayed, not denied. We are right. I'm so glad. I know Hebrew to the 10th power. I know we still gonna keep pushing. We still pushing. This is not the end of the road. You know how he got hold on. I want to find that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. It's deeper. That deeper hole got erupt like a volcano. Collins County. This is not no. It's not. Matter of fact, the case is about to go to a bigger court. His packet is going to a higher court in Texas. This ain't stopped nothing. This right here basically says Collins County won't have anything else to deal with the case. Basically, this means that Collins County we won't even have to request a change of venue. The case have left Collins County totally. Listen, it was so tight yesterday that John Roach, if you didn't catch the live, attorney, a prosecutor, Thelma Anderson, she came out of the courtroom and said, Judge Roach, he was dialed into the Zoom the whole entire day. Now, if John Roach was not on pins and needles, do you think he would have dialed in to see actually what was going on in the courtroom and listened to all the proceedings? Even he know, John Roach, trust me. Trust me. He knows that this packet is going to go up to the 5th Court of Appeals in Texas, which is a bigger court. We don't need Collins County. Trust me. Hey, this is so jive right now. The judge was a coward. Yep. Why they never? Well, let me tell you this. There was a black judge on the case. Judge Angela Tucker. She got so many death threats is that she removed herself from the case. So Karmelo Anthony's first judge was a black judge, and she removed herself. She removed herself from the case. There was a black judge. It was a black judge on the case. She removed herself because of the threats that she was getting. Why every time it has, not in this case, he actually had a black judge at the beginning of this. Matter of fact, someone had said, or maybe she had said, or someone had set his bail to $1 million, and she actually lowered it to $250,000. Her name is Angela. What did I say? Angela Tucker. Yes, he was. That's why he didn't do it. That's why. And I still don't understand if he denied it, why he didn't release the conditions on the reasons why he denied it. When a black judge sat on the case, they removed her. She actually removed herself, so we can't remove the white bogus one, bogus. One thing about it, we got more of the truth from the hearing than will we ever know. And guess what? We didn't have to wait for it. Matter of fact, we didn't even have to wait 1 day for it. We was getting it the same day. All the information that came out about the twins. As of right now, Karmelo Anthony team is just going back. Hey, they're just going ahead to build up that packet again, beef it up. Now they actually got the appeal from Collins denial from a motion for a new trial. It's in the packet now. One thing about it, we got more truth. Right. Truth did come out, but there's still so much to be revealed because they jumped it right. And guess what we got, y'all? Guess what we got? We have the partial transcripts that said everything. We actually saw the trial transcripts that John Roach tried to hide from his team. And matter of fact, and LegalDocs, she actually confirmed that his legal team led by Russell Wilson, they never got the partial transcripts when they was actually building the packet. Remember, they had to build a packet and submit it by July the 9th because he was wrongfully convicted on June the 9th. So when that packet went up, they didn't even have the trial transcripts. We got the trial transcripts, the same trial transcripts that John Roach didn't want the public to have. We got the transcripts. We actually got what came out of court yesterday, 2 days. We even got, listen, y'all, we actually got some wins in this. John Roach has been recused. Let's not forget where we came from. We came from a community that didn't know nothing. We just knew that Karmelo Anthony was found guilty and sentenced to 35 years. But look what we got in 74 days. This is why I think, listen, I don't know what happened behind the scenes. A lawyer has never done what Mike Howard did. Mike Howard even testified What happened? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Where are the conditions? Where are the conditions? We got Mike Howard's affidavit. We got the appeal packet. We got John Roach removed. We got John Roach removed. At least one of these judges did right. At least one of these judges did right. He got John Roach removed. So guess what? The packet is still moving forward to the higher court. It's moving higher. Listen, okay, so let's hear. Let's say if it gets denied here. If it gets denied here, guess what? We still got 3 of the levels that can move the packet up. This ain't it. This is just a minor setback. Ringo TV and Merrill are 3 black men who clearly take the Griffin on social media. Ringo TV and Merrill are 3 black males who clearly take they drifting on social media as a real platform of social reform. Well, you, Mr. Mail, told on yourself when you said, I care about the bag. Who is Mr. Mail? Who is Mr. Mail, Bunny? I'm gonna be waiting for it. The room is still small. Who is Mr. Mail? I stopped liking Ringo. Oh, okay, these some crazy people. Okay, these crazy people. The coons on social media having a field day rejoicing. And let them rejoice. Let them rejoice. That doesn't mean nothing. You know why the reason why people is rejoicing, but trust me, there's a lot of people that is not rejoicing because they know this doesn't stop nothing. His packet still moves forward, y'all. Please believe me, his packet still moves forward. His packet, the only reason that they rejoicing because they don't know, they think this is the end of all be all. This is not. This is not. Coming home, Karmelo said that you were going to. Oh my God, I heard that actually came from a song or some roadblock thing. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Daily repentance. Don't lose faith. Yes, right. Keep praying. I'm not surprised they're not going to give this easy. And look, we already got John Roach off of it. The packet's going to go to Dallas. I wish I had an assistant. Hold on. I got to pull this up because y'all, guess what? Guess what? And for the vessels that have been with me. For the vessels that have been with me, I'm going to say within the first 10 days of me following Karmelo Anthony Case, y'all, what did I tell y'all almost 60 days ago? I walked you through the map of what would take place if his motion for a new trial in Collin County got denied. So now listen, for some reason, if I never would have looked up that information and presented it to the vessels, I would be stressed right now, but I'm not stressed. Hey, everybody, it's not right. It's not over. It is definitely not over. We are still standing up for Karmelo. It's only a test of our faith. Yes, I totally agree. Now, everything is right. Everything is documented and on the record for appeal. Everything, even what the prosecution have done, even what Mike Howard has did, even what the judge got, everything. And guess what? Even the boys' behavior. Even what was denied, even Karmelo Anthony didn't even get a pre-trial. He didn't even get a pre-trial. Everything now is documented. Everything now is documented. Everything. Yes. Thank you, PR2 Ross. Yes. Thank you. Everything. Yes. I did too. He was too much for a coward to say it in court. Trust God plan. Come on, Karmelo Anthony is covered. And please, hey, how you doing, me? To the Karmelo Anthony family, trust me, we are still here. We ain't gone no way. We have not gone anyway. We have not left anyway. Karmelo, I know user. I don't know if you're in the room yet. User. So now I'm gonna put up the information on how to get in contact. Just keep watching. Okay, I'm not going to announce it, but I will flash it. Okay, so I will share that with you. Okay, because I got that information. Tanya, I know. It's okay. Free Karmelo Anthony. Yes, the appellate court, the actual appellate court is next, y'all. The actual appellate court is next in Texas. Trust me. Once I'm going to play a video because I got to find my slides, but y'all going to see where I'm not BSing you. I promise you I'm not BSing you. We already went through this in the day first 10 or 15 days. We already went over this. I got the information, y'all. I got the information. I got to just play a video. Trust me. And then if you don't believe me, I will play a snippet of Legal Docs Talk. She said, this is nothing, y'all. She said, everything is on the record. That it's going to continue to move up. It's going to continue to move up the ladder. She said, now it's going to a bigger case. And guess what? They got 3 judges, and all 3 judges have to come to the conclusion of, I guess, that what their decision going to be. Okay. Free Karmelo. What's up, cowboy? This goes to show us that we cannot know who. Oh, yes, we can. Oh. Oh, yes, we can. They probably select that particular judge for a reason, probably one. And you know what? And I don't know. I don't know who he is. But I did think it was odd. That they wouldn't announce him, but I heard and I learned and I accepted the information that came out. The reason why they didn't announce him is because they didn't know what Judge Sid Harrell was going to do for the motion to recuse. So if John Roach was not accused, he would have got Karmelo Anthony Motion for a new trial. So I'm assuming that's why they didn't announce him. So, hey, maybe it's a process. It got to be a process. Yep. Don't know. And guess what? So this judge, he denies the motion for a new trial, but hey, the reasons why, he hasn't even published them yet, y'all. He hasn't published them yet, which I don't understand. He hasn't published them, right? I still stand with Karmelo and his family. Yes. All praises to the Most High, y'all. Yes. Karmelo. Justice for Karmelo. I literally hate, man, please. I don't got time for them. They never judge. I never trust the judge. And after I heard how he operated in the courtroom, I was right not to trust him. Some people did have their aspirations. I mean, their hesitance. I can't believe, after everything that came out, even out of Mike Howard's own mouth and the prosecution's own mouth, he still denied the motion for a new trial. Mike Howard said it. Even the prosecution said, yeah, this is what it was. And he still denied it. I can't tell you. I don't understand. But I'm definitely going to continue to be prepared. If I walk outside of this house and even in my house, I will be prepared if somebody come up to me. Trust me. Oh, I'm going to defend myself. Man, please. It is in the wind. Stand strong, family. Come on with it. Another Texas panel, which is good. Well, we never had a panel. This will be the first true panel. This will be the first true panel in the appeal process. Stop spreading misinformation. The judge didn't put any reason. So where's the reasoning? Because there's a paralegal in Texas and that's why I delayed coming on. I went to her channel. She said she hasn't seen the conditions yet. And she has access to the docket of the case. Why would I do that? I have nothing to gain from that. Why would I do that? I've been here for 74 days talking to all of this whole entire audience. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Let's see. You're racist. What? Who is this? I know you're not talking about my Tanya, not the Tanya I know. Hold on, y'all. Oh, no. Hold on. I got something for you. I know you're not talking my Tanya. I know Tanya has been in here for weeks. Tony, he released the denial paper with no explanation. That's what I'm saying. That's what LegalDoc said. He released it. Let's see him. Let me see if it's out here now. According to LegalDocs, probably about an hour ago, I was listening to her live, and she said it had not been released. And so, hey, maybe by now it's out there. Let's see here. LegalDocTalks. If it's out here, I definitely find it. Because I definitely want to know too. I definitely want to know. Hold on. I want to know. Hold on. Let me get through these chats right here very quick. 1 second. I'm still standing for Karmelo. Yes, free Karmelo, free Karmelo. It's not over. Judge Roach was on a Zoom call besides the judge. Right. And then LegalDoc said it, and also Thelma Anderson said it. Yes. Who's a racist? Who's a racist? We're going all the way up to God. We're going all the way up to God. Say justice be for Karmelo. Yes. I stand 10 toes down. What's up, Teresa? What's up? So they think that we're going to crumble because of this? No. We still going to be here. Guess what? 75, 76. Y'all just going to have to hear me talk a little bit longer, y'all. I was going to give y'all a break. Y'all just got to hear me talk a little bit longer because we ain't going nowhere. I'm still standing here with Karmelo, not leaving till Melo walks out. Come on with it. Facts. Tanya, don't worry about it. I already took care of them. I know they weren't talking about you because you've been in here with me. Let's see here. Believe Karmelo. Still standing with Karmelo. Free Karmelo. We're still standing here and free Karmelo. Yes, I feel all the kids. Listen, like I said, y'all, you know what? I kind of was like, I won't be able to finish reading all the trial transcripts, y'all. I said, now with this, while his legal team has the motion for appeal, denial, and all the other things in the official record packet, that means we can continue to talk about the transcripts and go over the transcripts, y'all. 700 pages. I got access to 700 pages, and we haven't even cracked none of it yet. And then see, out of all the documents, you put the closing arguments for both sides, the medical examiner, she still got to explain some things. We talked about the witnesses. Y'all only read two witnesses, y'all, and the arresting police officer. You know how much information that y'all can be privy to in 20 days. And guess what? We still gonna be here. They gave us such a vague denial, no reason. Let me see here. Okay, y'all. Let me see him. Let me see if it's out here. Let's see. Karmelo Anthony denial. Okay, let's see. Associated Press. Let's see what's coming up in here. And I'll share my screen. We can all read it together. Let me see here. This is the first thing I saw. Let's see if they give us a reason why. Let's see. Let's see, share the screen. Let's see here. Dallas AP. A Texas judge denied a new trial for Karmelo Anthony on Saturday in the stabbing of a 17-year-old athlete. Well, hold on. He was 17 also, and he was an athletic. He was an athlete at a high school track meet, killing that drew national attention and led to harassment of the family. Both families. You're right. Anthony, 19, he was 17 when this happened, was blank a murder in June and sentenced to 35 years in prison for the 2025 of a known documented bully that attacked him named Metcalf at the age of 17. Karmelo Anthony also was 17 at that time. Okay. Judge Michael Chitty denied the retrial motion in a half-page order following a 2-day hearing this week in Dallas, citing a review of the evidence and arguments. He did not elaborate. He really didn't elaborate. So what I said is true. The reason why he denied it, he didn't share it. What is that telling us? Hold on. Russell Wilson, Karmelo Anthony attorney, said the defense will appeal. It will appeal. Russell says our commitment to our client has not changed. Our commitment to Karmelo Anthony has not changed. We will continue to advocate vigorously on his behalf through every lawful avenue available. At the center of Anthony's real trial request was an off-the-road agreement between the prosecution and his trial defense team to keep damaging character evidence about teenagers out of the proceedings. Both sides agreed to hold back that risk, further inflaming a case already boiling with racial tensions and death, and those death threats. The case attracted widespread attention in part because of the flood of social media posts that amplified the blank of racial terms. Anthony, we don't. Now, this part here definitely hits home now based off Halston and Hunter's background towards Black people in general, Black males and Black boys and Black females. So yeah, this definitely, yes, holds power right now. Anthony was Black. Metcalf was white. Lawyers on both sides, however, told the juries that the case had nothing to do with race. Based off, oh, yes, it did. Oh, trust me. Oh, yes, it did. Hold on, y'all. Did I share? Hold on. I want to hold on. No. But worries that prosecutors will renege on the agreement as Anthony prepared to testify. His attorney said came from a heated argument between the lawyers on both sides and changed their defense strategies at the 11th hour. Anthony ultimately decided not to testify under extreme pressure. Even Mike Howard said it. Prosecutor Bill Whiskey defended the trial as fair this week. We respect and expect the court's decision denying the motion for a new trial. Collins County District Attorney Greg Willis said after the denial was announced, the jury's guilty verdict stands and we remain confident in this process. Listen, only up to Collins County. This is about to go to a higher, the actual appeal. Okay, let me explain this. The motion for a new trial, it basically went directly back into the courtroom where Karmelo Anthony was found guilty. Now the packet is about to the whole entire packet is about to leave Collins County and go up to this place here. The fifth court, the fifth courts of Texas appeal. So we should be rejoicing that we don't even have to ask for a change of venue. It's going to be given. It's going to be given by default. Collins County has nothing else to do with Karmelo Anthony. That's it. Let's keep reading. All right. Every defendant has a right to the appeal, and our thoughts and prayers will remain with the Metcalf family in this painful wake of last week here. I bet it was painful when all that information came out about their sons that now the world knows about. You're right. I bet it was painful. Anthony attorney also demands a retrial because they said trial judge John Roach courtroom rules was so strict that they limit public access to the proceedings. As in asking for John Roach recusal, they noted that he gave a post-trial interview with a Dallas TV station in which he expressed agreement with the jury selection. Whatever they said, they got it right. Roach said his rules. Now, let me tell you one thing. There has been so many, even ex-judges say, even though this sentence may look very small to whomever, judges say you never make statements like this. They said judges really don't even do interviews. That's what other legal professionals say. Roach said his rules were necessary for a fair trial and prosecutors insist he did nothing wrong. And the prosecutors, of course, Mr. Bill Wiki said he didn't do nothing wrong. Juries reject Anthony's claim that he defended himself during a confrontation with Metcalf, even though all in the transcripts, all of the witnesses so far that we read said that Austin jumped on Karmelo. Even the prosecution witness, y'all, where several schools were competing. Anthony, who was sitting under the tent, under the bleachers, were told repeatedly by Metcalf and others to leave. Witness testified. Why is not also? Prosecution said Anthony provoked Metcalf and witnesses identified Anthony as the aggressor. Now, this is a lie, but maybe they don't have access to the transcripts. I showed this to you. Even the prosecution knew that Austin Metcalf was the aggressor. At one point, Anthony reached in the bag and said, "Touch me and see what happened," according to the police report. According to the witness, Metcalf. So hold on. So even they didn't see this. So how can they even print this? Witnesses identify Anthony as the aggressor, but then it says, according to the same witnesses, Metcalf pushed Anthony, who pulled out a blank and hit him in the chest. And once again, they don't say nothing about the abdominal. Do y'all see what mainstream media, do you see all of the talking points that they get? They can't even tell the whole, so even MSN and all of the other mainstream media, they don't even have teams to even go out there and see the transcripts. Okay. I'm a blah, 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 blah. In Austin, Yep. Now, once again, I still don't see, you say it's out here. Let me see here. Judge Michael Chitty, reason for denial. What was his reason for denial? That's the defense. Okay, this is let me see here. 2 hours ago, Fox 4. Let's see what Fox 4 says. They're right there. Fox 4 says Karmelo Anthony bid for a new trial denied by a newly appointed judge. The brief. Okay, we know this. Rivers removed. Denied decision for Anthony to get a new trial. McKinney. A judge on Saturday denied Karmelo Anthony request for a new trial in the blah blah Austin Metcalf. Convicted judge. OC for approval. I want to see, did they give up? Why? Denied. Okay, on August the 22nd, Judge Chitty denied Karmelo Anthony request for a new trial. Upon reviewing the motion, the record, the evidence. Okay, upon reviewing the motion, the record, the evidence, and the argument, the briefs, and the relevant case law, the court has determined that the motion should be denied. The Georgia order states it is therefore considered ordered and adjusted by the court for a motion trial is denied. We respect and expect the court decisions to deny the motion for a new trial. The jury's guilty verdict stand, and we remain confident in the process. Let's see. Every defendant has a right to appeal. Okay, this right here is Attorney Greg Willis. Anthony New attorney argues that his rights were violated through undocumented conferences, which it came out in court. Which I'm confused because it came out in court that even the prosecution said they had about 12 undocumented conferences. I forgot, but Bill Whiskey also said this is how we do it in Collin County. I forgot about that part. Former Collin County judge, they always argue Anthony. They also argued that Anthony was denied his Sixth Amendment right to a public trial based off the decisions limiting courtroom access during his trial. Karmelo Anthony, stay up, young man. Stay up, young man. Stay up, young man. A central issue at Friday's hearing was a gentleman's agreement between the prosecution and Anthony's original defense attorneys to keep certain character evidence involving both Anthony and Metcalf out of the trial. Listen, let's see here. And we already know that this right here is not the whole entire body cam footage. Hey, so did I tell y'all that the body cam footage, did I tell y'all this, that in the actual trial transcripts, when Mike Howard asked the arresting officer about the full body cam footage, the prosecution did not want the whole entire body cam footage brought up in the case. And guess what the prosecution said it was? The prosecution, even though he brought up the body cam footage with the portions that we saw, he was able to examine Officer Cortez about the body cam footage. But when Mike Howard got up there, Mr. Shook got up there regarding the body cam footage, and he wanted to talk about the full body cam footage, it was the prosecution that said that it was hearsay. He said whatever was on the body cam was hearsay. I'll show you that too. I got time. See Karmelo's encouraging letters and cards? Yes. There's no context of sexual, right. With the alleged text message that was seemingly incriminating is nothing like actual right. I agree with you. It looks like at Texas Court of Law Appeal, they have granted reversals. Yes. Listen. Oh, let me tell you this right here. let me go ahead and pull up this right here. Regarding Texas, I'm glad you brought this up, Bunny. Texas, out of all the states in the United States, Texas is the state with the most overturned convictions. Don't let Texas fool y'all. Texas, what was that? So far since 2024, Texas has paid out $100 million for wrongful convictions. Don't let Texas fool y'all. Don't let Texas fool y'all. Please don't let Texas fool y'all. Hold on. Let's see here. Stadium surveillance footage released after the trial shows Metcalf and his friends talking running from the tent. Hey, but why? Do y'all see this? Not one time did they say that the video was distorted and you can't see what happened under the tent. So is that it? I don't actually want to see the document. Hold on. I want to see the document. Let's see him. Is this it? Nope. Citizens against. What is this? This was July the 8th, 2019. Citizens against Judge Michael Chitty. Looks like there are more skeletons in Judge Chitty's closet. Stealing from citizens is not okay. 2 months after a warrant was accused, plaintiff made demand on Judge Chitty to return the seized property, which request was refused. Hold on, let me see this right here. Hold on. Is this gonna open up? Hold on. Where was that again? Blowing the whistle. I have believed Judge Chitty to be brought alone. Hold on, y'all. Let me read this. Blowing the whistle. I have believed that Judge Chitty to be brought for a long time ago. The things Chitty does do not make sense. He hates family units and will often side with the entities that advocate for separation of parent and child. Okay, so this has to be dealing with some kids. Judge Chitty was the judge on the case below, destroyed by Michael. Okay, this is what we read. Plaintiff made demands on Judge Chitty to return seized property, which requests were refused. Judge Chitty had authority to return the returned property, but refused to do so. Well, we'll dig more into that. Hold on. We'll dig more into that. Now we know there wasn't going to make it easy. Just got a notification from ABC News. I think Judge called to influence him. BS. I already took care of him. It feels humiliating, but I'm gonna stand for Karmelo. I don't feel no way. I don't feel no way different. I definitely don't feel humiliating. I don't feel no way different. It's not over until y'all says facts. No matter what. Let me see here. Who is... I do apologize for coming in early. Your other channel. No, you good. No, you good. But they say, yeah, they're definitely finna appeal. They're definitely going to appeal. They are appealing. Yes, they are appealing. Yes. We already took care of them. It had 30 days. According to Legal Doc, she said it was 20 days. Well, 20 days, 30 days. Mr. Russell says they are already moving forward with the appeal. They said they are already moving forward with the appeal. So guess what, y'all? We still got some time to go through these trial court records. Then that's no problem. They know what they're doing. Money changes hands. He will win. They would drag this out. Patient God does everything in his own time. Doing another appeal is fruitful at this point. No, it ain't. If it was you, nah, it ain't fruitful. Nah, I'm sorry, no. Yep, going to spend. Oh, okay. Bet. I like that. Come on with show me yourself. Please show me yourself. I got time tonight. Show me yourself. It would be years before the field. You think so? They heard, I only heard so many a year. Well, we shall see. Free Karmelo Anthony. I'm just saying, I don't know, but we shall see. Free Karmelo Anthony, we will, but I know even if it does take years, let me tell you one thing, they got to get it in the next 20 to 30 days, and they said they're already working on the appeal packet. Free Karmelo Anthony, we will never leave him. Appeal. Come on with it. We were ready. We still steady for Karmelo. Gotcha. We saw his text. We saw Austin and Hunter. Yes, we saw all of that. How you dare he denied the trial with all those crooked white? Do not put your trust in man. Leave your trust in God. Be still and know that God is God. Jesus had the Father say so, not man. Don't worry. Don't allow your faith in the Lord to ever be shaken. No, I know that's the truth. I'm not leaving. All right. I understand that. I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, Chitty previously gave Eric Williams probation. Williams later Kaufman County. God dang. Let's see here. DA Mike McClellan and Cynthia Bill Whiskey later prosecuted Williams for those murders. Oof. Well, conflict of interest. I'm not leaving this alone. Nope, not leaving this alone. He want them to decide. He's part of the team, you know. Hey, and I'm pretty sure they are going to decide. Maybe he said, well, I'm just going to deny this, but hey, I know they're going to move it forward. Hey, who knows? Jeff was too confident in that nasty message that he said. What was the message? Y'all tell me what the message is, because another investor came in my other live and told me about a message. But hey, guess what? Even does Jeff must thought that it stops in Collins County. It does not stop in Collins County. Let Swift come to all of these rates. Texas got many criminal for appeals, but for this particular one, it's going to the Fifth Texas Court of Appeal, because it's coming out of Collins County. Please tell me it's wrong. No, it's not. No, it was denied. The system is anything but fair, and just for us, it's a two-tier system. To let go, you prison. Okay. Yeah, I know. We speechless, but guess what? We still marching. Jeff probably already knew. Probably so. That's right. They got it on the record now. They got a record now of all the. They got a record now. A full record. Check your email. Hold on. How you doing? Oh, we disappointed, but guess what? We still pushing. Hey, how you doing? Let me check my email right now. Let's see him. I mean, all the races went to my other videos here. They don't want to put nothing in here, boy. They went to my other videos. I mean, ooh. Oh, they going crazy. They must think that this is over. They think this is over. Let's see here. Hold on, I'm checking my email. Oh, the form. Oh, hey, thank you. Okay, hold on. Who are you? Okay, let me push it up here. 1 second. Thank you for this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, thank you. Thank you for this information. At least I got a lot of good information that was gathered. You're right about that, Betty Boo. We got an affidavit that Micah Howard took the stance and said everything in there was, yep, that was it. We got a prosecution saying, yep, that was it. We also got evidence on the Metcalf that cannot be denied. And we got the court transcripts. And we got the court transcripts. I'm here, Tony, with you. I ain't going anywhere. Not now, nowhere. Free Karmelo Anthony. They think that all people, them trolls going crazy in the comments. He's free in the name of Jesus. Amen. Just he's not in here no more. No, I already moved his account about 30 or 40 minutes ago. You don't have to worry about that, Tanya. I killed his account about 30 minutes ago. Let's see, they were released before at this rate. I don't even know who Derek is. I'm sure the Dream Team has right. Mr. Wilson already came out and said they will be pushing this up to the appeal court. They already said this. I'm sure the Dream Team was prepared for this. Now everything that was told has been documented. See, a lot of people got it now. Everything has been documented and is on the record for appeal. That's right. Don't stop praying. Okay, Jesus, what do you want us to do for Karmelo? Stay the course. Stay the course. That's right. Chitty O does not say the reason. I got you. I got it. Let me go ahead and download that. Hold on. I have it. Let me go ahead and download. I already uploaded it to myself. 1 second. And thank you for that. Thank you for that. 1 second. Let me download this. Now, we already know something is wrong. This is all this was. Let me pop it up here, y'all. Matter of fact, let me put it over here. And thank you for this love. Let me blow this up. Do y'all want to see this right here? Listen, it's something wrong with this, y'all. No explanation, no nothing. Look at this, y'all. I can't believe this myself. Now, I trust who sent this to me. Do y'all want to see it? Here you go. Look at this. This is it. This is it. Case number, State of Texas versus Karmelo Anthony in the same court, 296 District Court, order denying new trial. Y'all, this is it. Is this it? The public court of opinion. Okay. Got that. What? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. On August the 20th. What the? Say what? Hold on, y'all. I don't like this document. I'm not saying that it's real. I'm not saying that it's not real, but okay, well, maybe, but why would he put both dates on this and not just the 22nd? Why does it say the 20th through the 21st? And why is it scratched out? I know what? This can't, listen, okay, let me go forward. So he couldn't update it with the typewriter or the computer? This day on August the, why the whole thing is not typed out. Came to be heard the finished motion for a new trial. Upon reviewing the motion, the record, the evidence and arguments, the brief and the relevant case laws, the court has determined that the motion should be denied. It is therefore considered order and is this it? Oh my God. This don't even look professional. Okay, y'all, hold on. What do y'all listen? This don't even look professional. This don't even look professional. I saw the Galatians 6 and 9. Y'all, what y'all think about this right here? But thank you for sending it to me. But why would he make this look so unprofessional? Hold on, y'all. This is about to get good. I gotta go get some more. Tacky. Yes, what in the world? What is this? Listen, let's see here. Wow. And but it looks like this. Is this what he did? So if he typed everything else, why did he do all of this here? That's what I thought, Angel. he just as sloppy as the medical examiner. Yo, the judges, oh, he probably senile. Sloppy, messy, and careless. This don't even... Thank you, Vesta, for sending me this. Oh, I already got him. I already got him. Why am I never claimed to be a Christian? However, me and you and your kind are matching energy tonight. He's a retired record. What do you expect? Right. They want to all disrespect this case like they did originally when they think, to all the trolls, just let me go ahead and put a blanket statement out here so y'all can actually hear this from me and move on. This does nothing to Karmelo Anthony case, and especially his supporters. This does nothing. This actually solidifies it even more. Do y'all what? They don't understand, y'all. Certain people you can't understand. So to all of the trolls in the room, all of the racists in the room, we still going to be over here talking about free Karmelo Anthony. The case is moving forward to a higher trial. But y'all don't understand that. Y'all really don't even care about that. Y'all just want to come over here and think you're doing something when you're really not. You're really not. So hey, everything. The demonic people in every chat about Karmelo listen, they want to be in our spaces so bad. No reason, not one, not even one court passed a U.S. Supreme Court reference. Nothing. Even with the Brady disclosure, y'all, the Brady disclosure even came from the Supreme Court. I even know the Brady versus Maryland of 1989. He says nothing. Man, I wish I would have had the name of the number for LegalDocTalks, because I'm like, this is what y'all do in Texas. He don't even got a stamp. Is this, honey? Look, this is crazy. What's up, Bay Power? This is crazy. He don't even got a stamp on here. Okay, hey, yeah, you're right. Maybe. The trolls word 11 that Karmelo got denied, but they should be right. Karmelo Anthony is loved. The Metcalf twins definitely not. Everything racing. Yeah. He probably had his child write it. Oh gosh. What's up? How y'all doing? He's only banking on it to last one day and make his ruling that day. Premeditated too. He brought that denial with him. Brittany, you said something. The people thought Chitty came out of retirement to work. Yeah. You really feel that you said that was true? Hold on. Let's see. I know I got one mod in here. I'm pretty sure you're trying to do your best. Hold one. Maybe then he. They think they actually doing something over here. They doing something over here. Well, golly, if it was pre-written, he should have did a little bit better than that, y'all. They don't even care about their work. Right. Waller was not even satisfied by... Right. That's what I'm saying. All this don't even make sense. But guess what? Hey, it don't have to make sense to us. Guess what? Karmelo's entered the defense. Got this, and all the other information in one packet is about to submit it. And why is it right? That's what I said, Shirley. Did he have to write this up and get out of town real quick? Why did he write this like this? And it don't have no letterhead. Y'all, look at this. It don't even have a letterhead. It don't have a letterhead, y'all. Let's see here. Like, is that it? Roach, did you write that? I'm trying to tell you. Russell Wilson allowed Whiskey and Mike Howard to talk. Do not object to get anything on the record for the new pill. Check it. Gotcha. Dream team, try again. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all think that Mr. Wilson and the Dream Team. Oh, y'all. That's what y'all thinking. Oh, keep on laughing, baby. Please keep on laughing. The Most High has been disposing of them. He won't turn them loose. Oh, let's not forget all the information we got about the Metcalf twins. Let's not forget this. Let's not forget this. Hey, I would put yours up because you got the F word in there, but I get what you're saying. They didn't even retype it. That's what, if you typed all of this, why did you? Okay, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Metcalf on his third go for oh my gosh. Listen. And never told us why, based off what the evidence and argument is. I can see if he said arguments, the evidence hit a defendant's motion for a new trial. Upon reviewing the motion, the record, the evidence and argument, the briefs, and the relevant case laws, the court has determined the motion should be denied. Y'all, this is it. This is it. This is it. Please continue to show yourself. Yes, pre-written, they were ready. That's what I'm saying. Where's the stamp? I don't know. I know the Vesta that sent me. The Vesta has sent me a lot of things. If this is wild. I ain't never seen. To me, it looks off. Senior district judge sitting by assignment. But thank you, Vesta. What's wrong with the judge, honey? What's wrong with the judge? Hey, but maybe that's how they do it in Collins County. It was already pre-written. I work in the appeals division. They will not overturn two previous judge decision. Trust me. Well, if you work in the appeal division, so what do you say about what did my research show? Texas is one of the highest states in the United States that have wrongful convictions overturned. So you can say anything you want to say in here. And if you work in the appeals division, how did you find my channel? Because my channel, this should be beneath you. Why are you even here then if you work in the appeals division? You should be getting ready for Karmelo Anthony appeal packet to be on your desk. They think we crazy. They think we crazy. If you work in the appeal packet, you should not be in here. You should not be in here. For all the clear people, listen, it is hearsay if whomever is talking was not a witness. Million case could be one case, right? Doesn't mean anything. Even if it's a million, that is one out of one. Well. So you don't know what you're talking about regarding Texas. It's been a lot of cases. Hold on. I know what to do. Let me find this real quick. Hold on. Let me find something real quick. Let's see here. Hold on. Hold on, let me make sure I share my volume.
Car 1 was the post-trial. Car 2 is the appeals route. If Car 1 breaks down, then we're going to hop in Car 2. This is where we are now. We're hopping in Car 2, and we're going that route. Okay? As far as the motion for a new trial, you have, in Texas, you have 20 days to appeal that denial. So we just got to watch in the coming days to see if they are going to appeal that denial. But as of right now, we are going to continue to move forward in the appeals process. What does that mean? That means that everything, so remember when I was telling you guys for the appeal, an appeal has a minimum panel of 3 judges, okay? Now, right now, it is election time. And I know one judge, Miss I'm not even gonna say her name, who's on the Court of Appeals. She was just elected a Dallas County judge, and that's a Democratic seat. So her seat is her seat is up. So with that being said, we need to ensure that we are going out there voting in Dallas County, hint, hint, and we got to make sure that we're going out and we are getting the right people in that seat. I'm going to repeat that again. One of the Fifth Court of Appeal judges, she was elected to be the Dallas County judge, one of the Dallas County judge. I'm not going to tell y'all who her name is. So her seat, well, actually, there are 3 Democratic seats that are open for the Fifth Court of Appeals. And this right here, election time, is something that everybody needs to be aware of. Yes, presidential elections matters. Yes, the gubernatorial elections matter. Also, your local elections matter for situations like these. So I need my people to get out there, and I need y'all to go cast a ballot, because that is why this matters. This is why it matters. Okay? I don't, who's saying who's retired?
Hold on one second, y'all.
Let me go back, because I don't want nobody to be sad. I don't want nobody to be mad. And I'm gonna repeat that. Hold on, because I gotta make sure.
Well, she's talking to somebody in the background.
In the court that. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Because I turned off my air. Because I know people be like, yeah. Okay, awesome. So yeah, I'm sorry, because it's hot in Texas and I'm rolling with the air, and I just want the Sonic to go get me some ice.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
It is okay.
That's crazy.
It's not the end of the world. Okay. Now, unfortunately, the appeals route is a little bit longer. Okay. It is a little bit longer, but we have everything that we need.
Mm-hmm.
We have everything that we need now that's in the record. And that's all we can do. The only thing we can do is we can just wait and see how the appeals process. But for us, we need to make sure that the right, and when I say we, you want to ensure that your judges are supposed to be impartial. That's the whole purpose of going, having an appeal process that goes before a panel. So it's not just one judge in the court that is overlooking. It's a minimum of 3 judges that has to review the appeal briefs, that has to go through the oral arguments, and then they make their decision. But only one judge will actually make the actual, they'll draft the opinion. But it's going to go before judges. And this right here, it outlines everything.
Everything.
Now, I don't have his opinion, Chitty's, so we don't know the exact reasons as to why.
And he really didn't say nothing.
The motion.
And he really didn't say anything.
That, we are going to go ahead and present that to you, because we have to understand. I don't want nobody to make speculations. I don't want nobody to, draw conclusions based off of no information that we have. All we know right now is that it was denied. Okay? When I get that full briefing, I will let you guys know exactly why he denied it. Okay? I know, guys, let me tell y'all something. And I want, and that's my purpose of coming on here, because I want to educate everybody. This was not about, how can I explain this? This was not about all of the bad acts. Yes, we found out things about the Metcalfs. Yes, we found out things about Karmelo. But that was not the purpose of this hearing. This hearing was based on procedures. Now, from my opinion, and you know, talking with, you know, some attorneys and other paralegals, you know, everybody was talking about the ineffective assistance of counsel, right? So it's just like, okay, Mike Howard, it goes back to you.
Bet.
And this is facts that I'm stating, because now we have read affidavits, we have heard testimonies, we have read transcripts.
You missed the point. You missed the point. You got in here late. You got to rewind. I'm not going over that for the investors that's been here.
You pretty much waived your right to object to anything with this gentleman's agreement. Because at the end of the day, why would you agree? And that's one thing that Wertsky kept saying, you know, well, the defense never objected, you know, to.
Okay, so for everybody, just if you don't know who she is, she's actually a paralegal in Texas. So she knows the process in Texas, okay? And I'm pretty sure, because we got the crazy people in the room, y'all know who she is, right? So I'm not going to give you a channel because I already could figure out, I already know what they're going to do. But besides that, I think, what's her name? I think she was coming on live also. Let me see what she's speaking on right now. Let's see here. But y'all, this is not over, not one bit. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see here. I think she was going on live. She's going on live. Actually, she's going on live in about 10 minutes. And she's going to breaking news. Judge Chitty denies Karmelo Anthony motion for a new trial. So, hey, she's actually was in the courtroom. She's actually a prosecutor. She knows Texas law. So, hey, we're going to chime in and we're going to see what she says. So, and y'all, for the trolls in here, just let them be. I'm trying my best to get them out of here. So don't even entertain them. We got dig into the, I guess what? Let's see here. But Vestas, Karmelo. Oh, wow. Oh, y'all are so special right now. Y'all are definitely special. Right.
Sports, you name anything in the world, it's always us two and one thing. So you're always just basically one person.
You guys just a few minutes apart?
4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Austin
go.
was first by 4 minutes. He got stuck in me.
So technically your bigger brother.
Yes, ma'am. He does a lot of big brother stuff around. He's always on my back. Even if I'm in the wrong, he'll always take my side no matter what it is. So it's just really heartbreaking to see someone that cares.
And trust me, Austin, when this thing get a new trial, everything that they said, all the evidence that the prosecution didn't allow in will be allowed in the motion for a new trial. Oh, this is not over. This is just the beginning. Trust me, we're here for the long run. We're here for the long run.
It does everything, even by your side, no matter what. Just pass away like that.
Your mom told me that you were there.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't mind, what happened?
There was this kid, before I knew his name now, this kid was sitting under our tent at track. We asked him to move. He started getting aggressive and talking reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, you need to move.
Oh, trust me, the new defense is going to have a field day with this, with those testimonies and what he just said out of his own mouth. Trust me, that new team is going to have a field day with this new evidence, with the new trial. Oh, because they start back from ground zero, and everything would be put out on the table. Because in the testimony, the prosecution wanted the jury to believe, and the courtroom to believe that Hunter, when Austin Metcalf was going back and forth with Karmelo, they wanted everybody to believe that Hunter on the screen didn't do nothing. He was facing for it the whole entire time. I saw the witness testimony. You know, the defense is going to eat this up. Trust me, it's not over. Delayed, but not denied. Trust me, it is not over. Keep talking, Hunter.
He's like, make me move. Austin grabbed his backpack. This kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see. Reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." And he's like, "Make me move." Austin grabbed his backpack. The kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." And he's like, "Make me move." Austin grabbed his backpack. The kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." And he's like, "Make me move." Austin grabbed his backpack.
So yes, I'm in the video I made, I was looping it. So yes, this is what it's supposed to sound. I'm trying to get in your head that he said Austin grabbed his. Just keep listening. This is intentional though.
The kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see. Reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." And he's like, "Make me move." Austin grabbed his backpack. The kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see the stab. But then I look at my brother, and then I'm not going to talk about the rest. So
Yeah.
just that's just what I saw.
Even she said, "Yeah, don't talk about the rest." Metcalf, trust me. Hunter will be on the stands one day. Hunter will be on the stands one day. Let's keep going. Let's see him. Go ahead.
I tried to help him, but
It was just senseless.
it was really senseless. Really, I don't know why a person would do that to someone just over that little argument. It's just crazy in this world nowadays how people just up and do that. Like that man has a family. That man has people that care about them all the time, and he did everything for our family too. He was a strong man. He was a strong kid. Real strong. And I know I'm strong too, but he's a little stronger. But he did a lot for our family and a bunch of stuff that we just don't recognize. And everyone knew, like, he was the peacemaker. That's what I'm saying. Like, I heard someone who really makes peace, really calms peace. Now he makes.
Oh my gosh, they never thought that information would have came out about them twins. While he's talking, I'm looking for my slide deck. Y'all just bear with it.
Sail smoothly, because I get upset, but then he calms me down. He was just always there for me. So it's just really heartbreaking to see like how this happened.
Oh my goodness, you guys are
17.
Yeah, they'll be 18 in July.
I saw a lot of articles say you guys were 16. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
All right, so this is one piece of my slides. Here's some of the information that we went over at the end of July. So I definitely want to show you this. All right, so do y'all see the date up there? The date up there is the 28th of July. So here, Fifth Court of Appeals. So this is the progression. The 269th Judicial District Court. This is the same place where Karmelo Anthony had his trial at, okay? Motion for a new trial. This is what we just got denied of. Fifth Court of Appeal. This is the next step. After this here, the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals, okay? If it gets denied there, the federal, which, hey, we're talking about some time here, but still, look, federal, and then the Supreme Court. Sylvester's, I'm still going to be here. I've been, like I said, when I'm saying that we've been here for 74 days now. The Vestas, we have been here. We have been digging in the trash cans. We've been digging in Texas laws. And while I'm going to play another video, I want to show you the history of Texas. Hold on. Is this here? Let's see. That's the transcripts. Let's see here. Appellate terminology. Let's see right here. See, I'm trying to tell you, we've been doing homework over here. This is not your average YouTube channel that is just chase. This is why I'm staying with Karmelo Anthony. This is the reason why I never let the Karmelo Anthony story investor. Maybe this is why we understand now why we're sticking with Karmelo Anthony, because the fight will be a good fight, but we're still here. Hold on. There's something I want to bring up about Dallas, Texas, but hold on. Let me go find my other PowerPoint slide.
yeah, they're 17.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We're voting.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Austin wanted to play football.
Exactly. Hold on. Let's see him.
It's really hard.
Hold on. But shit, man, please. This is hey, this is about to be good, y'all. This right here is higher than the O.J. Simpson trial, baby. We're here for the long haul. We are here for the long haul. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Yo, Velsters, we've been preparing for this. I see now for the last 74 days. Even all the trolls and the races and all of the other stuff. Man, please, this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing here. Let's see here. Where's the one with Whiskey? Let's see. Metcalf, Dave. Metcalf. Jury breakdown. Recording. Let me see what this one is.
Of the area where this took place in Texas, the race game has been played since day one. And
you're right. The race game has been played since day one. See, we suspected it, but now we know for sure who attacked Karmelo Anthony under that tent. That's okay. Hey, we just got to stay the course a little bit longer, but now we know it definitely the race played. Now we know why they kept bringing up race. Because these were racist boys. These were bully boys. These boys was terrorists in their own community. That's why now we know why they kept bringing up race. Hold on. Let me see if she's still, let me see if she's up right now. One second. Let me see if she's up right now. Let me see here. Okay, y'all, she's live. Hold on. She is definitely live. She is live. 1 second.
However, this judge decided not to. The detrimental reliance on this gentleman's agreement was more than enough, because what was established on the record
more than enough
is that these fools didn't even know the basis of the goddamn agreement. They didn't know what the hell to do. These old motherfuckers was all confused. So how, if these motherfuckers are confused, how you think Karmelo Anthony is supposed to know? But if you paid attention to how Russell Wilson put on his case, it was procedure for a reason.
Okay.
The procedure was the important key ingredient for a reason. That's why he didn't let Bill Worski rattle his feelings, do it, like get under his skin, allow him to dictate how he was going to maneuver through the process of his motion for a new trial. Let me tell you some experience.
Right.
Okay. So if you don't like it, take your ass on to y'all side.
Yes.
Go on to the clear side.
Yes.
Okay, because we're talking about black business over here.
Yes. Come on, sister.
If you don't like it.
Y'all laughing at that dream team. Y'all just wait. I know y'all was scared, right? Oh, y'all was scared. I know y'all was scared. Y'all bringing up the dream team and we ain't even bringing up the dream team. Oh, y'all was scared,
the motion for a new trial was essential and a key ingredient because it laid the foundation and the framework for Karmelo's legal team to continue to build the record that they need in order to support their appellate causes of action. So what may have been a significant loss today, because yes, you expect these people to follow the law and the procedure, and when they don't,
I just said OJ.
Blow
I just brought up OJ.
To the trust in the legal system.
Big trust issue, yes.
So as we matriculated through
not in the chat about Nolan
trial, we found out everything. We found out that Karmelo Anthony's lawyers did not breach this stupid ass agreement. Bill Worski,
they don't see that.
Created that so that he could prevent Karmelo Anthony from testifying. He created this issue that said that, oh, I didn't know he was going to testify, knowing that Karmelo Anthony is on trial for self-defense, knowing that he has over 30 years of experience both on the state and defense side.
Well, they lied so bad.
He teaches CLEs on self-defense.
They lied so bad.
And he kept contradicting himself, saying that, oh, I didn't know. And then he said, I know he was going to testify. That's on the goddamn record, y'all.
See? We got everything. We got everything.
On the record.
We got everything. We got all the missing pieces now. All the missing pieces.
We didn't have before. We didn't have.
Thank you.
This gentleman's agreement. And we have it from every party involved, from Mike Howard,
yes.
Toby Shook,
yes,
and Big Bird Worski.
Yes. See, y'all, we got everything.
That's even better than the trial record.
Thank you. We got everything,
because
y'all.
You have.
Do y'all see this?
The individual that created these constitutional violations
coming out of their mouth,
making admissions.
Bill Whiskey, he admitted this in court. We got everything.
Well, we did learn in this gentleman's agreement that Toby Shook was even blindsided. I'm not excusing nobody of these motherfuckers. I'm not excusing y'all one bit. Because there was no need for an agreement, because it was advantageous of the state because of how deplorable, despicable, disgusting, demonic, filthy, just downright, just the way these Metcalfians raise these poor excuses of demons is the advantage that they had without bringing that shit in. Both sides did not benefit from that agreement. Make no fucking mistake. Because what have I said over and over again? The state and their victim their character is always up for discussion from the inception. A defendant's character is not up for discussion until they open the goddamn door.
I tell you, y'all, we got everything.
Have never been opened.
We got everything
but
now.
The way Bill played a dirty game, we would never know. And just to clarify the text messages.
Here we go, y'all. Text messages.
The state put those text messages on as a get back. A get back to the defense, showing us who we knew those
Metcalf was.
Domestic terrorists of kids the Metcalfians raised.
We on the same waitlist system.
That was a get back. Karmelo Anthony's text messages or messages were intertwined into Call of fucking Duty.
Y'all hear that? Call of Duty.
How you think these kids talk on Call of Duty?
Call of Duty, y'all.
So it was never an advantage for both sides.
Listen, let me go. I don't want to distract y'all. Give me 1 second.
Never an advantage for both sides. Cases are won and lost in voir dire. The state knew that they would lose their case in voir dire if they didn't have that agreement to keep the information about those demonic twins out of the record.
2 more minutes.
Because when you have 3 African-American jurors who see that these people are talking about African-Americans in such a deplorable fashion, who are beating up on African-Americans.
So when she say, this how much knowledge and this how much research we've been doing over here, when she said voir dire is just another word for jury selection. So when she brought up jury, she said when they was able to get rid of the 3 black educators, they said they knew they had it then because the jury pool was the same way they wanted it, because they know if those black females heard how those boys was talking about black people and treated black people and black kids, they knew they would have lost the case. Trust me, y'all, we got everything. We got everything. We got everything. She's a prosecutor. She's a prosecutor. She said we got everything, y'all. You heard from a paralegal, and these sisters are in Texas. She said Karmelo Anthony legal team has everything they ever could dream, and they got the prosecution admitting this in a court of law. Even with their pride, they still untold on themselves. Now it's gonna go to a higher court in Texas. We got everything, y'all.
And they just so happen to be on your jury. That was motivation to strike them, and not because they were educators.
Right.
Because only 2 were actual educators. 1 taught at a beauty school.
So they were stupid. Show up for jury duty, right?
There was only 1 criminal, and that was Austin Metcalf and Hunter.
Facts. And please.
Hunter would have been on that stand. He would have been on display for the world to see how disgusting and how piss poor of a job his parents, who should be coined the worst parents
in America
of the decade.
I would say in America.
Because they had 2 that was terrorizing
Collins County from the, listen. Hey.
So when you look at the detrimental reliance, what we learned was that the agreement was if anyone was to make any false moves or may violate, that you had to let the other person know immediately. So Bill Worski's reliance on saying that Mike Howard had violated, and he said he violated by saying chess player, and Mike Howard said, I didn't say that. They went to blow for blow in the judge's chambers. And come to find out, Mike Howard was right. But it was too late because Bill Worski knew he had a plan and a scheme. He waited until Monday when this statement was made on Thursday. After the defense had made such strides in their agreement and fulfilled it. Karmelo Anthony, after hearing the back and forth, said, it doesn't matter what we say or what we do. I don't trust Bill. I don't trust him. And he had every right to, because he showed him exactly who he was.
So Karmelo Anthony had more sense than the adults in the room.
He betrayed his friend. He betrayed Mike Howard.
Hey, resend it. I don't have it. Resend it.
His own lies.
I don't see it, y'all.
So those were the 2 points that were heavily focused on from the defense side, because they had to get the record. They had to get it on the record.
So really the joke is on them. Karmelo Anthony got to be where in prison. Let me finish.
They are at a loss. The public access, the Waller factors, where they fucked around and found out was on June 1st when the judge issued an order for a holdover, an overflow room, which is allowed when you have cases that are of public interest. It was allowed for jury selection. They had...
Hey, Vesta, so let me tell you one thing. To help me get them out of here, stop texting. Just let them text so I can quickly identify them, okay? So don't try to fight with the trolls in the comments. Just stop commenting. Let them comment so I can find them and identify them. I'm trying to go between the good and the bad comments. So as of now, all Vesters just stop texting and let the racists have the room so I can go ahead and just keep getting them out here. Keep getting them out here, okay? So everybody stop texting, stop commenting for about 5 minutes or so until I identify them. Because right now it's probably over thousands of chats in here. So all the Vesters stop commenting for about 10 minutes and let me identify them, okay? Let me get as many as I can out here, and then we'll have room to talk and do everything we want to, okay?
Both sides did not object. They had nothing to object to. But on June 3rd, the judge inadvertently took the overflow room away. And in doing so, he was supposed to alert both parties. They're supposed to put their objections on the record, and the order was supposed to be filed. None of that happened. That is a violation of the wall of factors, which is what Russell argued. And on its face, with the judge denying,
right,
that's grounds for
correct. You're right.
Error.
Yes. So that's why everybody that really understands the legal process in Texas, everybody is happy that actually this was denied. I know it sounds bad, but now by default, Karmelo Anthony Case has already removed out of Collins County. Now it's up to the Texas Fifth Court of Appeals. Collins County has no more to do with Karmelo Anthony whatsoever. It is now going to a higher court. So this is very good. Yes, so this is very good.
That's why they did the motion for a new trial. It's necessary to create the record.
See, the record. Okay, I got it. Got one. Got you.
When you look at how they operated on this public information, they ended up firing the black guy who was doing his job. They brought in this contractor named Steve Stoller, pay him $63,000 for less than a month of work.
Got you.
And he did nothing.
Let's see here. Got you.
They brought him in to be their handler.
I know you. Nobody else. Don't text. Nobody. Don't text. Don't text.
Their handler.
Don't comment.
When it came time, because both Toby and Mike confirmed disagreement, the detrimental reliance.
Okay.
And ultimately, the breach that never happened. There was one standout also where Bill Worski keep trying to say, do you trust me, Toby? Do you trust me? We've been friends since we jumped out the porch into these lawsuits.
Gotcha. Bam, got you.
Toby said, I trust you, but Karmelo don't trust you.
It's time.
My trust for you has nothing to do.
Grand Theft Auto facts. Let's see right here. Give me about 2 more minutes. Let's not cry when they do wrong. It's shifting grab. Let me say one thing. Jeff Metcalf, he always want to cry up. He always want to tear up. Oh, Jeff Metcalf always want to cry and tear up. Oh, they so fragile. Everybody, hold on. Don't text. Don't chat. Yo, Metcalf, I'm trying to take fragile. All he want to do is cry and cry and cry and cry.
It's so much that I can dive
Don't
into.
Text.
Because when the defense rests and it was time for the state. Let me just tell you, they violated again. The code states that a advocate cannot also be a witness in the type of trial that they were having. The judge overruled it and allowed Big Bird to be his own witness.
Now that was the part that's
an error.
That was the part. Listen.
An error.
Listen, that was the part. You remember yesterday when I said the state has called their first witness John Whiskey? I said that doesn't even make sense. Y'all, what are they doing in Collins County? Basically, they fell into the hole that they didn't know that Russell Wilson and his team had set up, y'all. The joke really is on them. Yes, Karmelo Anthony, trust me, his lawyers have already talked to him and say, hey, this is 9 times out of 10 is what's going to happen. But trust me, trust us, we're going to file an appeal. That's why Russell Wilson has already said, we're going forward with the appeal. Y'all, Collins County has given Karmelo Anthony so much information and his legal team that now they was like, you know what? Damn, we shouldn't have done that. Do y'all see she's smiling? Let me back this up. Y'all, they said they don't even know what just happened. They don't even know what just happened. And y'all, I really couldn't say nothing either, y'all. I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't say nothing. I'm not saying that I'm privy to information behind the scenes. I'm just saying, y'all, Collins County don't even know what they just did because of their ego, y'all. Hold on. So I'll just let her tell you a little bit. Just come on, sis. Come on. Yes. Matter of fact, paralegals, they write everything up for the judges and the lawyer. They actually do all of the work behind the scenes. Paralegals do it all.
It's so much that I can dive into, because when the defense rests and it was time for the state, let me just tell you, they violated again. The code states that a advocate cannot also be a witness in the type of trial that they were having. The judge overruled it and allowed Big Bird to be his own witness. That's an error. An error.
Right. Hell yeah. You're right.
But he gets up there and he testifies. And let me tell you what my takeaway was. He was testifying to save the public opinion.
I got you out of here, Peter.
His testimony was solely based on the public opinion.
Don't worry, I got Peter out of here. Don't worry, I got Peter out of here.
He went on this whole.
Everybody, just hold on. Just hold on.
It was important.
No more chats. No more texts.
And all this had shit to do with anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yes, it is. It is.
I
it is,
know
Kenny.
who you're talking
yes,
about. Well,
that's what she's talking about.
That person is wrong. Not for what it may appear to be.
Put on his strategy. You got it, two queens.
Benefits.
You got it.
The why they needed the record.
Why they needed the record. Why they needed the record. Facts.
Ineffective assistance of counsel. When you sat there and you heard the testimony from Toby and Mike, it didn't give a higher. So the burden for ineffective assistance of counsel is very high. I have been a critic of these two since the first trial and witnessing. I do not believe it rose to the level of ineffective assistance of counsel.
Okay, good.
That's why they didn't use it.
Okay, you said they live. All right. Thank you, sis, for that. Do you know what channel, Brittany? Let's see here. Let me know if y'all know what channel Jebediah is on.
'Cause I think I know who you're talking about. Well, let me say this.
Let me know if y'all know what channel Jebediah is on. 'Cause I think y'all know what channel Jebediah is on. My moderators probably, trust me, they're probably they had an early live with me today, so they probably had to tap out, but don't worry, I'm doing the best I can. But let me go back to the bottom. Let's see right here. Thank you, Pickable. Yeah. You have more trolls than fans. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Keep talking. Keep talking. Well, if I got more trolls than fans, that means I actually am doing something over here. If I attract you and I attract you so much that you have to come out of the darkness to say something, that means I'm actually doing something right. Yeah, so let me see here. What, I wonder what channel that is. If y'all know the channel, y'all can come back and start. Y'all can come back. Her name is Thelma Anderson. Whitestone, praying for Karmelo. Yep, keep your heads up. Yep. Coming home. Let's make the dream team or not tomorrow. These brothers are playing chess. I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't even know what Russell Wilson did. Did y'all remember when the dream team got announced? And all of a sudden, when they announced the dream team, everybody stopped talking about the case. Trust me, even Collins County with this win, they still know it's trouble. It is trouble. It's about to be trouble. They finna take it to the the very is now in the dream team's hands. Hey, you that say you sent me something, please resend it to me. Please resend that to me, okay? Yes. Finish them, Thelma. Come on with it. Yep, he's live on Facebook, Jared Data. Okay, no. You need some evening Mars, auntie. Hey, what's going on, Rome? Hey, listen, they are tapped out, honey. They are tapped out. Let's see here. Damn, Anderson just talked about the real track. It's on, exactly. It's on Facebook. It's Janet Diet. The trolls was. Oh, I know that. And they want me to say I got more trolls than fans. They gotta be crazy. I would give it out later because I don't want them to go over there and mess with her while she's trying to give out the information. But y'all know who she is. So if y'all would like to drop off and go support her video, I totally understand. But do not put her channel name in here. Do not put her channel name in here. Free Karmelo. Yeah, give my girl Tony a view in the algorithm of these people. I'm trying to tell you. Don't tell them no. No. Don't put it in here. The trolls don't need to know. The trolls don't need to know. God is lifting the veil to reveal the corruption in Texas and Mississippi. And they really think. Tony, I resent and gave my mail address in the previous. Because you see how she was talking and then she got distracted and she had to. Everybody know Duchess. Oh my gosh. These people are really addicted to us. I know Duchess. LegalDocTalks. She calls out Duchess. She just called out Duchess. I said, Duchess just go around. Duchess don't sleep and walk and talk and eat without us. Duchess. I think Duchess got a mental issue. Let's see. They are going to be the reason for their own demise. Yes. Everybody know exactly what's going on. They just don't know. They don't know. Why do y'all think even the Metcalfs, do y'all see this? Even the Metcalfs got quiet for 70, I'm going to say for at least 65 days. The Metcalf got quiet for 65 days. Do you know, them people, when they found out Karmelo Anthony team, they picked up the phone and said, don't stop talking, Jeff. Stop talking, Megan. Hunter, don't do nothing. No. They got some team. Karmelo Anthony team is still the team. What? I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me see. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. 1 second. Let me see what she got to say. Hold on. Is she live? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hide her name. I'm gonna hide her name real quick. Let me hide her name real quick. Let me blow this up real quick. Let me see here. Here we go. All right, y'all know who this is. I want to hear what she got to say about it. Trust me, everybody is smiling. Every content creator is smiling. Trust me, every content creator. Y'all know who this is, right? Y'all know exactly who this is, okay? Do not put her name in the chat. Do not put her name in the chat. Y'all know who this is. Hold on. Y'all know who this is. Do not put her name in the chat.
And
okay, y'all know who she is. Don't say anything.
A lot of information. So my previous live is part 1. This is going to be part 2. Okay, so if you guys are just seeing this live and you did not see my first live, then I suggest you go watch that first, because I go over all of the background stuff that was happening at the trial. I talk about how Jeff Metcalf was like mad dogging people, what he was doing, and I cleared up a mix-up in a threat that he sent. He sent a threat to Dominique Alexander. I reposted it, and I said in my post, message sent to Dominique Alexander from Jeff. But I think because my name is Neek and Dominique sounds similar, like people thought that he sent the message to me, and I kind of cleared that up. I also shared audio from one of Sarah Field's worker bees that works with her, and how he was.
Hold on. Are you serious? Don't say he switched up. Hold on, y'all. You saying Ticket TV on switched up again? I know I just saw that in here. Unscribed from Ticket TV now. Now he's, oh my gosh. Are you serious? Well, thank you for letting me know. Lord have mercy. All right, let me play her real quick again.
Sounds like him. Okay, they're saying that it wasn't him, but it was a space that he curated, given a recap. A man who sounds like him, who they are saying is not him, which it might. Punishment, okay, should be swinging from a tree. Now, I go over that audio in my last live. I go over Derek Jackson, the PIO's testimony in the trial. I go over how the Metcalf family violated the gag order, and it was only the Black man who was the PIO who got threatened with jail time and lost his job and was fired, where the Metcalf family members were violating the gag order and there was no consequence. So I go over all of those things in part 1. I give you guys a lot of background. Now, I was trying to kind of rush through things in part 1 because I only had an hour to give you guys a live before I had to get off live and go catch a flight. Now, it didn't work out like that, okay? So I got into the meat and potatoes of things. I got into the nitty and gritty of things. I started talking to y'all, and I'm looking at the clock go by. The light towards the end of the stream went out, and then I'm like, oh shit. I look at the time. It's time for me to like literally be packing my stuff up so that I can go catch a flight. Child, I'm like, me getting out of here, packing up my stuff, like, it's just not gonna happen. So I extended my flight to California to continue my live stream and give you guys a full, thorough breakdown. I wanted to just, get everything out, because in a moment's time, we're going to get the actual finding of whether or not the motion is granted or not granted. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. So she hadn't found that at this time. Ooh. Oh, 1 second. So let me fast forward this. So at this time, at the beginning of this live, she didn't know it was okay. So she doesn't know. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh, one. She got some oh, hold on.
Laughing emojis about Karmelo. You better hope that thug calf don't be in his prison blues, because the propensity of violence that he has,
yes, he does.
He's headed there soon. Okay, so if Miss Megan and Jeff don't get a handle on that little delinquent and that little menace to society that's still breathing, he gonna be in his prison blues too. Okay, very soon, because he's a thug. And thugs don't change overnight. He's been a thug since he was a kid. He's been abusing and assaulting Black people since he was a kid. He's been arrested since a juvenile. He is the definition of
yes.
That.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not even gonna say what.
Yes.
But he's the literal definition of what y'all try to describe Karmelo as. And those behaviors don't go away overnight. So while you guys are laughing and celebrating, let's hope that thug calf that's still on the street don't be in his prison blues, because he's a menace to society, and so is his damn daddy. And the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Come on with it.
Austin Metcalf fucked around, and he found out that the same way that he be bullying everybody else,
come on,
that he wasn't gonna be able to do it that day with Karmelo. Okay, so now with that being said, let's get back to the live video. Okay, let's get back to the live video. Do y'all still hear me clearly?
Only reason I started right here because
y'all still hear me and everything.
She's gonna bring somebody else to the...
because baby, celebrate. That's fine.
Come on.
Okay, celebrate. It ain't gonna be long. It is not gonna be long. Hunter, thug, calf, child, that thug, he hate Black people so bad, baby.
We got it. We got it, y'all, child. We got it. We pulled it up.
You better hope that he don't be next in his prison blues. Okay, in prison. Okay, because people with that level of hate, that much violence, you know? Child.
Hold on, she got somebody that was...
Somebody said, I love how they say they don't like you, but they still watching your live. Let them watch.
I know that's the truth. Hold on, y'all.
Let them watch. They think that, you know, also too, while they celebrate, they better hope that Sippy Cup don't be in his prison blues too, because he's also sound like he on his way to have on his little prison jumpsuit with all the little threats that he be making.
Mad cows. So, okay.
We're not worried. Okay, we're not worried. And RIP to Austin Metcalf. RIP to him. Condolences to his mother for that situation. But anyways,
yes, for keeping our channel algorithm and keep the views up. Yes, really appreciate the trolls.
So bad, it's so funny.
Really hate the trolls. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, this is the woman I want to bring up.
I feel like, first of all, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great, actually.
Good. Thank you for having me up. I just want to say that I've been keeping an eye on it, and once I saw that he was going to email it or upload his decision, I was like, that's not a good sign, because I feel like if he was going to grant it, he would have did it yesterday in court. So I kind of had a bad feeling about it. But,
What was
lo and behold,
for?
it was declined or denied or whatever. And I was already prepared. But I just want to say that, them people can celebrate. That is perfectly fine. I feel like I don't understand why they're still so invested, because...
Oh, her camera went out.
Monique, I'll bring you back on when your thing, I don't know if your phone went out, but let's bring up Jaquan.
That's right. You said it right, Joaquin.
Oh, Joaquin, sorry. What's your thoughts?
My thought on the I was in the Overflow room and I heard some stuff that was going on in there. And I was like, dude seemed like he was gonna be pretty fair, but he shocked me, man. He shocked me because I thought he was gonna deal everything on facts, and it seemed like he went more to the emotional side instead of the factual side, and that ain't right.
Okay, so you viewed the hearing in the Overflow room. Tell people, because I didn't think that he was gonna be fair. I was like, I don't know, because I'm looking at him, I'm listening, I'm like, I don't feel it. But tell from your POV.
Yeah, from my point of view, when I thought that Russell was trying to be more playing chess. I thought he was trying to test the judge by just objecting to stuff that I knew that he was going to overrule. I thought Russ was just doing so he can get all that stuff on the list so he can catch him slipping. But man, I know when I was in the Overflow room, we was watching everything on the big screen, and the camera started doing like this, right? Every time they're doing this, you see Judge Roach up in the corner.
Y'all see that?
Watching the film with us and everything. And everybody in the Overflow room like, hey, why Judge Roach looking at everything? So every time it happened
so
3
times. Roach was watching the thing as it went on?
Yes, he was sitting in another courtroom or something, and he was watching the whole thing. And every time he popped up on the screen, the little police officer, she'll run over there to the screen real quick and hit full screen and then close this little window out so we won't see him no more. But he watched the whole trial. He was sitting back there in that room watching. That's why these folks crooked, man. They crooked. I hate to say it. They crooked.
Yeah.
But we're going to do good in the appeals court. I am not even tripping. We're going to do good in the appeals.
Yeah.
Too much evidence.
Even yesterday when I was like, I think he's going to deny it or whatever, I am confident that it's going to get overturned in appeals. Like, confident.
Russell, that dude, y'all.
Yeah. Tell him about Russell's lawyering. Like, I think that's a bad mother.
Yes, he is. He that dude. Look, I'm finna go to law school myself.
See, ain't nobody crying.
Dude, man.
Nobody's crying
on it, and he's so strategic, and he's straight to the point. He emotionless, except when he know they on some BS. You'll see a little yeah. So really, but that man is smooth, man. If anything ever happened to me, I'm calling Russell. I'm calling the not guilty boys, Thelma Anderson, and King Cass. It's going down.
He said, I got my team assembled. I know that's right. Because, Russell, like I said, he was doing some fire lawyering. Like, I have not, like, he was, like, top tier. Like, and the whole time while Russell Wilson was doing lawyering, Bill Werski was saying like little childish, slick comments.
He's so arrogant.
The reason why I knew this judge was gonna be on BS is because every single time he would just under his breath or just out of the blue say little slick shit. The judge never said anything. But then when their attorney clapped back, then it's no, you guys need to stop why you never stop Bill Werski every childish little thing that he kept saying. the whole time he was saying nothing but little childish, little slick shit, like the whole time.
And he was giggling and laughing when he was doing his testimony, sitting up there laughing, shaking his head. Yeah. Listen, but you know what? He played on the judge's heart too, though, because you know the judge had been part of that situation allegedly, where he, what they call it, he put him, gave him a retrial, and he went back and unalived them people and stuff.
The Williams
you know, he
guy.
was in there talking about that. That would be a worse was talking about.
The Williams guy.
When he first got, you know, they had a recess and they brought everybody back in around by 11:15. And when he came back in at 11:15, and Bill got up there, and you know, Russell was trying to, when he had said I object, and he don't want him to play two roles and stuff like that. He just wanted him to either do this or you do this, and the judge overruled it. That's when Bill Worsley got he laughing and sniggering and started shaking his head. But
no, what he said was, I'm gonna pause you. So what he's talking about, you guys, and for the people that's not there, you got to kind of paint the picture for them, the people who wasn't there. So basically what happened was, after Russell Wilson rested his case, then it was time for the state to put on their case, right?
Right.
So just like Russell Wilson was able to call lawyers and call witnesses, the state was able to call their first witness. So when it was time for them to tender who they wanted their first witness to be, they said, hey, Bill Worski, he switches off and he says, all right, now let me hand over this to Mitchell.
Crazy.
And then he just arrogant, like super arrogant.
Crazy.
He gets up, he takes his water bottle, he walks to the witness stand, he puts his witness down like it's his time to, you know, testify. He goes and walks to the witness booth because they were gonna call him as the first witness. So he's cocky, he's arrogant, he's full of theater, he's full of corruption and theater, right? So he does this whole dog and pony show, and he goes, he throws his water bottle on the witness stand or whatever. And then as he's doing this, Russell is like, hold on, wait. Objection, Your Honor, because he was just the advocate for the state.
Right,
he can't be the advocate for the state and a witness.
Now listen.
You know, like
I wish I could stop this.
Either or. So Russell says, here, you know, he got his paper and he says, here, judge, this is my motion for objecting to him being a witness because.
Hold on. I want to bring this to your attention. Now, remember, I didn't know that she was going to say this thing. Remember, I just randomly selected this place. Now, how come, remember who we just had on the screen, the other sister that's a prosecutor in Texas. And remember what she said. You can't be an advocate and also a witness, and you can't have this role. Why is she saying the same thing, y'all? That is a major flag that Collins County did not. Even Judge Chitty should have pushed back on this, y'all. Collins County set themselves up for the biggest fall in history by Russell Wilson, and they never saw it coming. And now one thing, and guess what? Russell Wilson did do that Mike Howard didn't do. He's an objection, and the judge overruled it, y'all. They don't even know what Russell Wilson just did and what they just actually did to themselves. But 2 more minutes, right. Russell Wilson knows the law, but the what? Come on with it. What the? Y'all, they don't even know. They don't even know. I thought I had got all the, let's see here. They definitely talked last night. Let's see here. I'm trying to listen. Oh, I'm playing a little bit more of it, then I'm gonna let y'all go, Vesca. I'm coming back tomorrow night. Day 75, I'm coming back over here with all of my other slides when I talked about Texas. I want to show you how Texas bad is in wrongfully convicting people and how much they have paid out over the years since 1989. Texas, I want to say over almost 500 people plus has filed lawsuits against Texas for wrongful conviction, and they have paid out hundreds of millions of dollars. Now that figure does not even include the people that's still behind bars, but 500 people. Texas is the highest state in the United States that has wrongfully convicted people in Texas. So if you live in Texas, definitely get out and vote, register to vote so you can be on these juries and you can put people in these positions that can at least be impartial to the law. Because y'all, Collin County got an issue, y'all, and they don't even know that the law applies to them, but they finna find out. But hold on, let me start this back up. They don't even, Collins County don't even know what just happened, y'all. They were smug and arrogant.
Have one of your other team do the advocating, and then you be a witness, or you be the advocate and you put on somebody else on your team. You can't have it both ways. So then Bill Worski goes, and again, he is full of theater. So he goes to the witness stand, he grabs his water bottle, he walks back up to the table, and then he looks at the judge and he says, "Judge, you know me, Judge. You can trust that you would want to hear from me, Judge. I know you want to hear what I gotta say." And blah 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 blah. And he made his argument on why he should be the witness. And then he was like, "Yeah, we know, like you, like trust. I trust you, Judge." He said something about the judge trusting him, or the judge, some bullshit he said about trust. He was like, "You trust me, Judge." Da, da, da. And then Russell gave his arguments on why he felt like it wasn't right for him to testify. And then the judge looked and he was like, "Overruled." And then he marched over and put his water down and got in the witness box. And then he started to then you should have seen him switch from this super cocky role to this. He was like this on the, he went, and then he was like, okay. And then when he started testifying, then he was like, okay, so he would ask him a question, and then he was like, yes. And then, there was all of these death threats, and, I covered the something 6 where they
the 7.
The Texas 7 where they escaped from prison. And, it was just like a switch. And I was like, is that a personality change? Like, it was so crazy. Like, you should have, that was crazy. I was like, it was like as soon as he sat down, his personality just flipped. And I was like,
man.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? So that's what he was talking about right there. Well, is there anything else you wanted to add? We have people backstage.
Yeah, last thing I want to say is how you don't grant this young man a new trial when the prosecutor sat his butt on the stage and said that the kids just seen what they seen, they saw what they saw, and they just pieced their stories together.
Didn't I tell y'all?
They pieced their stories together.
I told you.
So you just basically telling me they made their stories up to fit whatever Karmelo. You told them, basically. And y'all done convicted this young man, gave him 35 years after you just sat up here and told the judge and everybody in here watching that they just pieced their stories together.
Guess what?
Right.
Guess what? Guess what? Hold on, let me close this right here. I didn't even know they was gonna bring that up. Hey, if you're a Vestal that's been in here, why I'm having deja vu? Vestas. If you don't know what he's referring to, that means that besides the court transcripts, that means Mr. Attorney Russell Wilson has even got the prosecution saying that the witnesses pieced the story together against Karmelo Anthony. What Tony? I'm new here. Tony, what is he talking about? Tony, what you talking about? Hold on. I'm gonna end on this. I didn't even know he was gonna say that, y'all. And y'all know I randomly selected that part of the video. You mean hold on, y'all. I'm trying to accept this. The prosecution. Listen, if Karmelo Anthony team has not, listen, it ain't funny. If Karmelo Anthony team has not been able to go through all of the transcript pages and volumes, all of volume 9s, that means the prosecution basically just said on the record that all of the witnesses made up the story against Karmelo Anthony. Let me say it one more time. If Karmelo Anthony legal team has not been able to go through the whole entire trial transcript, there is a section in the transcript where the prosecution, Bill Whiskey, oh yeah, we definitely gonna stay this course. Bill Whiskey says that all of the witnesses pieced the story together against Karmelo Anthony. I know y'all, I hope y'all believe me. So when he said that, I said, you mean to tell me the prosecution admitted this in court out of his own mouth again in the motion for a new trial? And you mean to tell me that the judge didn't hear that and say, what did you say? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Get your notes, y'all. Get y'all notes. Get your notes, y'all. This is exactly what he's talking about. Hold up. This is exactly what I can't believe. Oh my gosh. Y'all. And y'all, guess what? It's in the trial transcripts. So that means because we've been reading over this about a week and a half. And when I saw that, I said, did he really mean to say that? Now I know he really meant to say those words, and then he didn't mix his words. He said that the witnesses pieced the story together. Y'all, that is the same exact language in the trial scripts. You don't believe me? It is 456 in here. Let me show you this if you never heard it before. Yep, Tony, you talked about them kids piecing the story together. Oh, you was in here. That's right. They all got the story and lied on Karmelo. Yes, Bill Whiskey wouldn't have won without a handshake. Facts. Ain't gonna hold you that much longer. 465 people is about to see the proof that the Karmelo Anthony witnesses that testified him, the prosecution said they pieced the story together. Hold on. Y'all lucky. 466 in here. 466 in here, y'all. This is, I gotta show proof, Vessel. So if you don't see it, you already know. So this is volume 8 of 9 of the trial transcripts that came out of Collin County. Porter's record, volume 8 of 9. You see trial court calls, Court of Appeals number, State of Texas versus Karmelo Anthony, the District of Court. You see all of this. Trial jury. This is June. This is the closing arguments, right? Okay. See June the 9th? All right, here we go. So I'm going to go to, you see this here? Closing by the state. It could be in 70 or also it could be in 84, but let me go here. 55. What's in 55? Hold one. What's in 55? What's in the range of 55? What's in the 55? Caleb, punishment phase. Okay, state rest. Okay, so Bill Whiskey is going to say this during the punishment phase of Karmelo Anthony. You see rest, state's rest. So you see the verdict? Look, state's rest. So it's on page 55, right? This is Bill Whiskey's talking, right? So Bill Whiskey says, do you think these people are lying? He says, no. He says, I think they're nice and from good families. He's talking about the witnesses, right? And he says, they are just mistaken, okay? He said, they saw what they saw. Their attention was where it was, and they pieced the story together. Now, did you see how, now he ain't never seen my channel before, but did you see how he was like, what did the prosecution say? My besters, we probably saw this 9 or 10 times. But for the people that just seen this, and for the besters, after seeing that the prosecution just said this again in trial on the record, how do you feel about this now that the prosecution knew exactly what he was saying in the court. Y'all, they pieced the story together against Karmelo Anthony. Out of the redacted witness testimony that we went over here, I'm going to say, I don't even know, but 2 out of 2 that we read so far, 2 out of 2, even one that was sitting kneecap to kneecap with Karmelo Anthony, knee to knee, said he did not see Karmelo Anthony hit Austin with anything. 2 out of 2 say they did not see Karmelo Anthony hit Austin. But as you see, the prosecution said they just pieced the story together. What? Let me rewind that again. Hold on. Let me rewind that again. Hold on. Let me rewind that again. Oh, I got some trolls leaving the room. Yes, Lord. I got some trolls leaving the room. They know. Hold on. Let me rewind this again. Oh gosh, I ended it, y'all. What y'all know is that her video, and she's talking to that gentleman. God, I closed the video, y'all. Lord have mercy. Do you see how everybody, even the people that was in the courtroom was like, Wilson was a master. And they didn't see it, y'all. They didn't catch it. Go, Tony, go. You just talked about it. Okay, thank you. I just talked about that. We saw, thank you, Humi. That's right. We saw it, yes. Let me see what y'all saying about that part. Perjury of those kids. Yeah, they know. Right, Tony? So corrupted text till I come on. Lord, the judge hold it. And I said, he even said, you mean to tell me the judge heard this? Y'all, it's something deeper. Right. It is on the record now twice. The prosecution has said it. That means that hold on, prosecutor. You mean you brought this to trial after knowing that these students pieced this whole entire scenario against Karmelo Anthony. Even the prosecution got himself in hot water and don't even know it. Prosecutor, you confessed in court that the witnesses against Karmelo Anthony pieced the story together to make it fit your oh my gosh, y'all, they don't know. If you read my comment, it makes sense why they went and got Chitty. I'm from here. All right, from there. Okay, let me see him. They told on themselves. It leaves room for appeal. Facts. Okay, now y'all got it. I'm glad y'all still in here. He didn't reference not one Texas law, not no one Supreme Court. He didn't say nothing about the Waller. Karmelo Anthony had 4 grounds. You mean to tell me that he didn't even look at the appeal packet? He didn't even reference the 4 grounds for the request for a new trial? You didn't even do that. Ground 1. This is the reason why it has been denied. Ground 2. This is the ground. Copy paste. This is the reason why this has been denied. You couldn't do that for 4 motions, Karmelo Anthony. And guess what, y'all? The 4th motion was the defendant is requesting a new trial. Guess what? In the public trust. In public trust. The catch-all. Public trust. What's the 4th ground? Just request another trial for public trust in the judicial system. Denied. God dang. Did you even read the appeal packet? Did you read the appeal packet? Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, Regina, this is crazy. What's up with the top 6? It was 1 or 2 women about it. The state lied about this. Yes, it was. Hold on. The medic on the scene was applying. That's what I'm saying, William, that's what. Okay, so look. Okay, so I need to find that testimony because, okay, so that's what I'm saying. Everybody was talking about a stomach wound, not a chest wound. except for the people on the scene. So I'm like, what is this? Where is this? Why the abdominal was it brought up in the media? Why the Metcalf's Jeff was still saying yesterday he hit him in the chest. He hit him in the... Well, why nobody ain't saying nothing about the abdominal wound? If it's 2 wounds, William, there you go. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I was not surprised that the court judge would not go along with the other kind of, but it's heard at the, but it will be heard. That's right. How you doing, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? We'll do, oh, Lord. Hebrew, you so bad. Is the brother... I don't know about that now, Paul. If that is so, I haven't heard, Tanya. I haven't heard. Protect by God. He should have stayed in retirement. That's why he could not write on legal opinion. You're right, because he don't. This don't even make. You're not even referring to a Texas penal code law. Nothing. Oh, I want to hear what LegalDoc says. I want to go back to, I'm going to get off and go back to the other sister chat said. I'm going to be up all night listening to the other sister. I remember you back then. Man, them trolls crazy, y'all. Yeah, we still here. I wish the black judge did not recuse herself too, Lord. Yes. Please check the room number before you enter. You don't enter to the wrong place. Bye, investors. Bye, investors. Thank y'all so much for a wonderful night, y'all. We okay, y'all. We okay. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow, okay? Let's see here. This is wild. Please check the room number before you walk in the room. Take all those elite downs. Real name, Roach and Chitty. That's what I'm saying here. All right. Be safe out here in these streets. All right, investors. Whoo, I'm going to go find his page, Justin Moore. All right, thank you. The multiple assailant law, that is considered a deadly weapon. So that means that Karmelo Anthony, he meant deadly force with deadly force. It being circled with 4 people. 2 people together was almost 500 pounds, 440. That means he meant deadly force with deadly force. If they could have had their way with Karmelo Anthony, we would be singing a different tune. Definition of defense of property. Since Hunter just said that Austin grabbed his property before the fight took place, that means that those boys was aggressive. This young man is sitting up in the bleachers minding his own business. Let me paint the stage since Mike Howard didn't do it for the jury. He's sitting up there invited under the tent. And Tony Talks vested up. How you know they coming with aggression? Because we saw how they was walking up to them stands. And they went up in them stands. And Hunter just told exactly what happened. He said, we walked up to him and told him to move. Aggression. He still didn't do nothing. They tell him to move. All these multiple people, 150, 220, 220, maybe 150, 150. Oh, it's hot. It's hot under that tent. You don't know what's going on. The original people that saw the video, it said it happened in a matter of seconds. That's sufficient evidence. The prosecutor has a burden of proving every element of the defense beyond reasonable doubt. If it cannot do so, the defendant is entitled to an acquittal. The prosecution has the burden of proving every element of offense beyond a reasonable doubt. If it can't do so, it said every element, the defendant is entitled to an acquittal. What did Hunter say? Didn't Hunter say, we went up to him? Oh, Hunter. Oh, Mike Howard. Oh, Prosecutor Greg Willis. Oh, Judge Roach. Oh, Texas AG Ken Paxton. Multiple assailants. That they don't think that he should have took those measures to protect his life with the weight of a middle schooler. So for everybody that's painting that Karmelo Anthony reached around in his bag and got the weapon, tell Hunter that, because Hunter just said that Austin took his bag. They want us to believe that Karmelo Anthony threw away his future for Austin Metcalf. With this 3.7 GPA, graduating the next month, no disciplinary action, captain of the football, captain of the track, and 21 scholarships. Get out of here. Get out of here.